Hello again, it's Jimmy here at O'Reilly's. Today I'm going to look at a Topdon jump starter, and this is called the Jump Surge 2000 peak amps. So this is a small jump starter that you can keep in the glove box of your car, and if your car goes flat you can just connect it up and jump start your motor straight away. So let's turn it up and have a look at the side. Multi-functions, 18 watts charging, quickly charge your phone from 0 to 80% so you can charge your phone with it. It's got an LED flashlight there on the front. Type-C charger, which is very handy. DC output for car electronics. You can actually charge other stuff off it or run stuff off it. Air compressors for your tyres, your GPS, car fridge, anything like that. You can see there you can connect up the batteries. It's got reverse charge protection, which is very handy for someone who isn't a professional. So basically you can't do any damage to your battery if you put it on the wrong way around, which you can do if you're using standard jump leads. Overprotection, again we've got the reverse polarity there. Overcharge protection, short circuit protection. So it's just basically a lot safer than it is using standard jump leads. So apparently it will start up to an 8-litre gas engine or petrol, a 6-litre diesel engine, safely started in seconds. Vans, trucks, SUVs, cars, or even boats. So let's get it out of the packet here. Got a nice little case for it. You can see the nice Topdon case in there. Let's open her up. All the way around, we've got a zip. So you can see inside we have our pair of jump leads. A little bit short, they look. Connector there, I suppose that goes into the unit there. There's quite a big block on it, which I suspect is a surge protector. Inside here we have the USB-C cable, and here is the actual unit itself. Jump Surge 2000 amp, 16 milliamps, 18 watts charging. Just flip it around, and you got the state of charge there on the top. Let's switch it on. We've got 100% charge on it. Little panel you can open there, 2 USB slots, and of course this is where you'd connect your leads there directly into that, and it automatically comes on there when you do that. So we'll pull that back out for now, and you can see from the side there this actually charges up itself with a USB charger, which is very handy as well. I have a Topdon Noco I've been using for a couple of years, and that's got its own specific charger, which I don't really like. Anything that uses USB-C for me is a big plus point. So this actual unit here, I'm just going to do a review on it, and we'll test it now on a couple of cars or vans that I've got around. In my next video I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review on this, and I'll be giving this one away, as I've got dozens of different chargers there, so I can happily give this one away. So here is the main question. We have a 3.5 ton van here. Can it start it if the battery is completely flat? So maybe you've been a little bit silly, you left your lights on, or you've been sitting around listening to the radio a little bit too long. Or in my case, I've been working a little bit too long on the road with all of these interior lights running. So the battery is now down to 10 volts. You can see there we have the battery warning on, just there. So we're getting all sorts of beeps there. Let's see what happens if we try and start the van. Completely dead, doesn't even want to move. So let's get out the Topdon jump starter and see if it can save the day. So yeah, as I thought, the leads are a little bit short, so we have our live here onto our live jumping point on the van. We have our earth point over here on the van, and is it reaching? It's kind of stretched, but just about done it. Okay, we've got our voltmeter on the van there. We've jumped back up to 12.2 volts. Now let's see if it starts. Yes, that was quite easy as well, actually. That was quite an easy start there. Fan is now back to normal. We haven't got any warnings on. Nope. Okay, so we're now back in the back of the van, and obviously these leads are purely designed for connecting directly to a battery. But on some vehicles, you know, the battery's so much hidden away. Some VWs, for instance, they're under the seat. This van, the battery's under the floor. That's why you have jumping points on the front of the engine. So I think maybe it would be a little bit handier to have a little bit of an extra length on the cables. But here is the one that I've been using before, which is the Noco Genius. And again, that's pretty much exactly the same. The leads are pretty much short on that as well. That just about reaches on the battery for the jump point on this van also. So the question is which one would you prefer? This one looks a lot thicker, but a little shorter. This one is a bit slimmer, but a bit longer. Both sort of work pretty much the same. Plus point on this is it uses a USB-C, whereas this has got its own sort of type of charger that if you lose it, you know, you're pretty stuck without that. You need to get another one. And what I do find awkward on this one is this charger keeps slipping out. So you gotta sort of keep shoving it back up because it sort of shakes its way down. So the USB for me, USB-C is a little bit of a plus point. And you can see there, after the jump start is still on 100%. So we'll switch it off. So what we can see there is if we hold down the power off button, that turns on the torch on the front there, which is pretty bright. If you press it again, it flashes. Then it flashes in different patterns. So how do we get this thing to switch off? Okay, we know it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Press it again. I think it just switches itself off after a minute. And which it has done there. Taken only about 10 or 15 seconds actually. So that's it there. That's all you have on that Topdon jump starter there. And hope that was something that you enjoyed, and I'll see you on one of the next videos.